Yo, Boredom and Galdem, gonna teach you guys how to make Infinite Irwin or Leafy or Wender buff in Anime Adventures using the Informal macro. Okay, so first step, you wanna get a buff unit, right? And you wanna get the plus SPA curse. Okay, so now you have this in your config. You wanna put down eight of actually put down four first. Okay, so right now my Irwin is in my second slot, so I'm gonna put down four Irwins in my second slot, and now I'm just gonna put random coordinates here. Right. Okay. Now I got four slots. It's gonna place down four Irwins. Okay. Now you wanna put four more of these indexes down, but you wanna copy these, right? So how are you gonna do that? Just put like the unit number, so 2, 3, 4, 5 in the command box up here, which is just gonna copy the coordinates of these indexes and the unit slot and everything. Right, so I'm gonna put 2 here, 3, 4, and 5. Right, so now what this is doing now is placing down 4 Irwins first, and then it's gonna reselect those 4 Irwins. Okay, so the first 4 is just to place on the Irwin, and then the last 4 is gonna actually do the buffs. Okay, so that's basically it for the config part. Okay, now you want to press save config, and then close this. Go to your files. So go to where your informal file is. Click on settings. Go on raid settings, and then click on whatever config that you just modified. Right. So just now I did it on custom setup. So I'm going to open custom setup. Okay. Now this is the part that gets a bit tricky. You're going to have to use a formula. Right. So actually before that, we need to find where our eight indices are, where it uses the Irwins, right? So it was 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way down to 9, right? So for the first 4 Irwins, so for index 2, 3, 4, and 5, you want to go and turn the auto ability, set it to 0, right? So what this does is that when it places the Irwins down, it doesn't instantly activate the ability, which is going to mess up the buff, right? So you want it to activate the buff after, right? So 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Those indices are where the buff's going to happen. Okay, so this is where you need to use a formula. Okay, so this is the Shazai formula, right? Your SPA curse is this right here, your plus SPA curse, right? So in this case it's 7.4. So if you put in your SPA curse in here, actually I forgot to add something, but this is for the second, oh my god, and the fourth Irwin, and this is for the third Irwin, right? And what I mean is these are the wait times, of what you want to put in the wait times, right? You see these wait times here, you want to put it in there, right? So my Irwin got a 7.4 SPA curse, so I'm gonna put in this formula and I'm gonna do it, right? So 0.6 times 7.4, and then minus 1.3, and then times by 1,000. Right, so 3,140 milliseconds. Right, so I'm gonna put that in for my second and my fourth Irwin. Right, the second and fourth is corresponding to like relative to the last 4 Irwins. Right, so my last 4 Irwins is my index 6, 7, 8, and 9. Right, so the second and fourth of that, which is index 7 and index 9. I'll change the wait time to 3140, and here 3140. Right, and then for the one in the middle, for the third Irwin, I'll just use the other formula, which is 30 minus 0.6 times the SPA curse minus 1.1 times by 1,000. So 30 minus 0.6 times by 7.4 minus 1.1, and then I times this by 1,000. So right, so 24460. So I'm gonna put this in there, 24460. Okay, now you want to go click file and click save, and you're basically done now. So also you have to open the macro back up, obviously. So open it up, right, and now I'll just show you real quick how it works in game. So this works for any mode as well. Yeah, just remember, actually I'm gonna need to change these coordinates because I'm in an actual set map, so I'm just gonna put this here. My first and you always want to put them in range of each other, obviously, like that's how the buff is gonna work. I'm just gonna put this one like here, okay, and then I'll save it as well. Okay, so let's just let it run. Alright, so place down all of the Irwins. It's gonna start the buff now. Alright, so it's gonna wait a bit and then activate the second one. And then activate the third one. Good fucking boy. And the fourth one. Perfect. Okay. And then it's just gonna. Oh my. It's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to upgrade it because it's only upgraded because Irwin is the last. Look, I'm gonna pause this right. It says upgrade the last unit placed, but it's not gonna upgrade it normally. But yeah, there you go. It's just done the infinite buff perfectly. So this works with Leafy, Irwin, and Wonder. You just use the formula. And yeah, this works for all modes as well, right? Just remember in winter, Infinity Castle or like Halloween, where like the map changes, you just don't use actual coordinates. You just use like placeholders like 1 1 2 2 3 3, the random ones. But yeah, alright, cool. So you can check out my other configs as well in the Discord, server. I got really good configs. Alright, thanks. Sigma out.